Jessica.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Welcome in the PM Videocast here in London. Ryan Misler and Jessica Haines. Really nice to meet you. Welcome in the
You as
PM
well.
Videocast.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Today we are featuring Ryan Misler and the BSEI ENC charity. Please tell us more. Describe your activities in the BSI. What it means, BSEI.
BSEI stands for the Baobab Senegal Education Initiative. And basically, our mission is to support the educational aspirations of women and girls, mainly from rural Senegal. And we've been doing this since 2019. And we have several different avenues that we pursue this mission through. One is through direct sponsorship of girls whose families may lack the means to keep them in school. We do this primarily at the elementary and middle school levels right now, but once we commit to sponsoring a girl, we will do that all the way up through the high school level. We also do this through a tutoring program to help girls pass the baccalaureate exams and the STEP exams that are necessary to progress through the French system. We also just started on an exciting program and just ended our pilot Pen Pal cultural exchange program, which brought 5 Senegalese girls to a day camp in Smithtown, New York, where they engaged with family stays for 2 weeks, enjoyed all of the activities of a day camp, and then for 2 days over the weekend before they left just this past Sunday, they did a tour of New York City, which included seeing a Broadway show, which was really awesome. And then another program that we have in the planning stages still that we're looking for funding for is what we call the Birth Certificate Civil Status Program, which is a lot of families in rural areas don't understand necessarily the importance of registering their children's births so that they can have official civil status. And this is necessary in order for children to go beyond the elementary school level, but also to access a lot of the state-sponsored things like healthcare. And this is something that especially can have a negative effect on girls. In rural areas, we see sometimes childhood marriages or girls going off to work at a very young age, but also some of the healthcare necessities that are unique to women might be denied these girls when they get older if they don't have this registration. But of course, the main thing is always a focus on education.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And what is unique? You describe a lot, but what is unique in BSEI in your charity foundation?
yeah,
What is
that's a great.
the DNA of the foundation?
That is an excellent question. We're a relatively small organization, and we pursue partnerships with other organizations or do research and look at what other organizations are doing, and we fill gaps for that other organizations may not be focused on. One example might be an organization that goes into a community and focuses on one aspect of that community, does a needs assessment, but maybe they are not focused on education. So we can go in, take advantage of the needs assessment, look at what they produced, and then step into that community and fill the gap that maybe they don't focus on regarding specifically girls' education.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you have a next challenge for the next year, or you have project. Um, can you talk about that?
You want to talk about expanding our Pen Pal program?
So we partnered with day camp in Long Island, and we are looking to expand this pen pal program to a school in the area of Brooklyn, potentially. And ideally, it would be, again, a partnership between the two schools, communicating back and forth, presenting differences in our days that we might take for granted, that they might not see. And then ideally, setting up an actual physical cultural exchange for the young girls in Senegal to come over and really take a look at what life is like over here. And then, fingers crossed, then sending those same students that they got to know in Brooklyn over to Senegal. so that we really expand our understanding of what education means in a global context.
And that starts with virtual exchanges. So with the school in Brooklyn, we would match them with a school. Right now, we have a school identified in Kaolack, Senegal, and they're going to start with some virtual exchanges, probably Zoom meetings. And through that evolution, we will go ahead and plan the actual physical exchanges, which have a requirement that 70% of the participants from Senegal will be girls, and then 50% of the students from Brooklyn will be girls going over to Senegal. We always want to keep the focus because there is a relatively large gap in accessing education in Senegal between boys and girls, and that also translates into a large literacy gap. So one of our projects is also adult literacy for women in rural areas to get basic functional literacy down as well, so they can contribute more to the running of the household, but also be more independent in their day-to-day lives.
Right. And this is a really cool program. When you talk to the women, they just light up and they're like, I can tell time now. I can take the bus. I can help out with finances. I mean, it just opens up worlds to, you know, their own lives that we have a tendency to not see. And it's really cool to see education extending into the adult life, that it's not just a chapter that exists while you're young and then in your 20s, that it can be reopened again.
And then ideally, these women who participate in this program see the benefit of it, and then will encourage their daughters to stay in school.
Thank you. That's amazing, great, and good program to discover Baobab Senegal Education Initiative today. Please tell us how to contact your foundation, how to contact you online or whatever.
Absolutely. We have a website at senegaleducation.org that people can visit. And they can also contact me through my email at rmisler, RMISLER, at senegaleducation.org. And if they just want to give me a call, it would be the US code, so +1 202-425-1916. I'd welcome any cold calls of people if they're interested in knowing more about what we do, and especially supporting our efforts.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Thank you.
I wish you the best for Baobab Senegal Education Initiative.
Thank you.
And take care of you. See you.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.